Hey everybody, Goddess of Chaos here. How you doing this evening? I am getting ready to go into the gym in a little bit. Now, I have seen a few videos regarding gym etiquette and things like that. I didn't think I'd really have any problems, and I still haven't, but I did get annoyed with someone yesterday, and I'll tell you a little bit about that. But first, just in case you don't know, I'm going to go over some rules of gym etiquette. The following 13 rules I got off of womenshealthmag.com. Rule number 1. And I didn't think this rule had to be said. That's right. Don't make sex noises. Who does that? Who does that in a gym? What are y'all doing in there? Okay. Now, I understand you're working out, you're going to grunt a little bit because, you know, some of the exercises are hard. But don't make the kind of noises that you would make if you're in the bedroom. You don't want to make the other people feel uncomfortable. I didn't think it had to be said. Come on, what are you guys doing? Don't be doing that. No, it's gross. Don't do it. Rule number 2. Okay, this one does kind of make sense. Now, when you're working out, obviously you're probably going to get some body odor. Try to deter that by using deodorant. No heavy perfumes or anything like that. Some people are just allergic to different fragrances, and you don't want... I know for me, if someone's wearing heavy perfume around me, that's a major migraine trigger for me. I can use like a little bit of like body spray from Bath & Body Works and deodorant. I'm fine with that. But try not to use any heavy perfume. Deodorant, I should say that should be a requirement. Number 3, use one piece of equipment at a time. This is what I kind of experienced yesterday. I'll get into that at the end of the video. Yes, use one piece of equipment at a time. You can't be on 2 pieces of equipment at once. Don't hog. Don't hoard. Like the rule says, that's for TV. Don't be doing that. It's rude and inconsiderate. Next one. Now, number 4 is more for people that are lifting weights. I use the resistance machines and treadmills, ellipticals, bikes, things like that. I haven't really lifted weights, but if you are there and if you see someone struggling, please offer to help spot them so that they don't injure themselves. It's just common courtesy. I mean, if I saw someone that's having an issue lifting, I'm not a weightlifter by any means, but if I think I could help them, I'm going to try to help because I don't want anyone crushing their neck. No. Yeah, let's see what number 5 says. And this one should also be a given too. Never steal somebody else's cardio machine or any machine that they're waiting on. We're all there to do the same thing. If you see someone else waiting to get on a machine that you want to use, if they were there first, let them use it first, and then you can use it. Or find something else to work on that day. Another machine to use during that time while you're waiting. Of course, don't make the person feel uncomfortable when they're using the machine and stare at them. That's just rude too. Next. This one's kind of common sense too, although, like I said, I don't lift weights myself, but always re-rack your dumbbells. Because if you want to use them, you yourself don't want to have to go on a scavenger hunt for them. Plus, if you're just letting them lie around, that's a safety issue too. So, be courteous. Don't be a D-bag. Put it back. Rule number 7, don't hover. I think this kind of goes with the, not stealing someone else's machine. Wait your turn. keep an eye on the machine that you want to use, but don't stare at them. Just back off. I would be very uncomfortable if someone was standing there staring at me. In fact, I might go slower. I might use it a little longer. Maybe. But yeah, personal space, people. There's a whole gym of other machines you could use. Just go use them. Okay? Don't do that. Don't be holding conversations on the phone. Trust me, you may think your life is interesting and that other people in the gym want to hear all about who's dating who, who's in bed with who's doing who and what and in what way. We don't want to hear that. We do not care. We don't. Also, if you're on the phone, that means you're not paying attention to what you're doing, which could also be a safety issue. Imagine running on the treadmill and you find out some good gossip on the phone and you mess up. I don't know about you. I saw the videos on my last video of people getting hurt because of treadmills and other gym equipment. If you're on the phone, just like when you're on the phone and you're driving, I'm not driving right now. I'm parked. You're being distracted. You're not paying attention. You're letting everyone in the world in there know your business. They don't want to hear it. They don't care. Just put the phone away for a minute. If you have to take a phone call, go outside. You know, just don't do it. Rule number 9. If you're lifting weights, set them down gently. If you're strong enough to lift them, you're strong enough to set them down nice and gently. For one, someone's walking past you and you just drop them, there's a chance that you could be hurt, you could break their foot. You don't want that. Then the gym is liable. You could ruin the floor. You could ruin the weight itself. There are can't talk. There are multiple reasons why these rules exist, and it's to protect you. All right, y'all gotta explain something to me. Why does number 10 even have to be mentioned? Who is in there? Which one of y'all is in there showing off your bits? We don't want to see that. We don't want to see your sagging sack or sacks or whatever. We don't want to see that. That's just gross. If you are doing yoga, just be careful. Make sure the girls and everything are secure. We don't want to be seeing anything popping out, slipping out, nothing. Just get a good bra, a good sports bra, something that's going to keep things where they go, where they're supposed to go, where they're supposed to stay. We don't want to see that. All right, I'm done with that one. Okay, number 11, I don't see that as much of a problem. I mean, if you have a big water bottle, you have a big water bottle. I mean, what are you gonna do? Now, with Planet Fitness where I go, there's a bottle water like dispenser. If that's being used, you could always just use the water fountain. There's 2 water fountains right there. But I mean, if you got a big bottle, you get a big bottle. But if you see someone in line that has a much smaller water bottle, just let them fill up first. Although if it were me, if some guy in front of me had a big gallon, I wouldn't say anything. I mean, I'm there to work out too. Number 12. Don't just leave all your belongings throughout the gym. I think this goes for like the whole hoarding thing. Keep all your stuff in one place. Most gyms offer lockers. Just keep all your stuff together. Don't put your jacket here, your purse here, your water bottle there. It's not needed. That's it. All right, the 13th rule, always clean up after yourself. I think this kind of goes with the rule, I think it was number 6, to re-rack your dumbbells. Clean up after yourself. If you used a machine where you have to sit down, obviously you don't want someone else sitting in your butt sweat. So just do a quick wipe down. I know my gym, they offer, paper towels and like a sanitizer cleaner to just wipe it down, spray it down real quick. Some people even bring their own towel. I just use like what's there. Just be courteous, be kind, and just clean up after yourself. You don't want to be sitting in anyone else's nasty butt sweat, do you? Don't expect other people to do it. Now, I will admit, the first time I went to the gym, the first machine I went on was, I think, the bike, and I didn't do that. And then I saw other people doing it. I'm like, ooh, mental note. So I've been doing it ever since, obviously. See? Gotta clean. That's the Hydro massage chair. Lounge. I love it. But now that we are at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you my little story. There were some machines towards the back of the gym that I wanted to try to like work out my thighs and stuff like that. And there was one that I wanted to try. They had 2, but there was someone at the other one, and one was empty. But it had someone's phone and water bottle on it, like as if they were reserving it or something. And there's a girl sitting at the next machine using it. And I said, excuse me, is this your water bottle and stuff right here? And she gets up and she says, yeah. And I said, are you done with this machine? I didn't know. She says, no, I'm not done. She's like, you can use this machine over here. I wanted to use this one. I wasn't rude or anything. I just said, yeah, I already used that one. I said, I'll just go use another machine's no big deal. And then I thought that when she wasn't using that machine, she could have put her stuff over on the machine that she was using, and I could have just used that machine real quick. And I would have, got up, I cleaned the seat off and everything. And it's like, why? She wasn't even using it at that moment. She had her stuff there, but she wasn't using it. She was using another one. But before I touch someone else's stuff and move it, I'm gonna say, hey, is this yours? Whatnot. It was just a little bit irritating, and I'm like, yeah, if she wasn't using that machine, or if she would have said, I will be using it, but you can use it for a couple minutes, that would have been fine. That's all I wanted to use it for, was like a minute or two. I wasn't going to cause any trouble. I saw the weight she was lifting and she could have taken me. So yeah, I'm not doing that. Oh, who am I kidding? I wouldn't have started anything anyway, but But anyway, I'm about to go in. Hope you enjoyed the video. Trying to think of some new content. If there's anything that you can think of I can do, let me know. Drop a like, drop a like. I swear to God, I can talk. Drop a like, drop a comment, subscribe, and then anytime, well, my face isn't so beautiful right now because I don't have much makeup on, but anytime this uploads a video, you will see it right away. And hope you enjoy your evening. In the meantime, go out into the world and cause a little bit of chaos. Have a good night, guys. Bye.